Today, it is time for the Cup final. It is our second attempt at winning this trophy in 2 years. I'm nervous. We win this, we go into Europe, and we only have one game left this season. We lose this, we enter into the little playoff thing. Not ideal. In other news, since we are just going straight into the game, Williams has signed a new contract. He's here for another year. Allport has not signed a new deal. He wants to be a star player, which he'll not be. And I have signed a new deal. I'm staying for an extra year at Britain Ferry. And that is all the info we need to know. It's time for the game. Let's get to it. This Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan, and welcome back to the Journeyman. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone, and this is our lineup for today's game. Ollie is in goals. Ollie Sunday, Williams returning from injury, Bassett and Jones, Hewlett, Clark, Kamwa, Joe, Bevan and Daniel. Nari misses out through injury. What is it he's got? What's wrong with his injury? He's got a twisted knee and I'm not risking him. Yes, maybe, because it's got final, we've only got one game after this, but young player, don't really risk any further injuries. We'll let him heal. On the bench, Field, Evans, George, Waldock, Palit, who is wanted, Allport, and Davies. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm nervous. Last year's one was one we probably should have been the one that we won. This year's cup final is definitely going to be tougher. Carnarvon, I believe, are probably a stronger team than what we faced last time in the final, although I could maybe be wrong. They've made 6 changes going into this game. Jesus. Oh, it's cup final. 4-2-3-1. Come on, Britain Ferry. I finally moved the webcam and the little border thing down a bit so I don't have a bit of the screen poking through from the bottom. That's been bugging me, but I kept forgetting about it. Right, the ball is in Ollie's hands. Come on, Ollie, son. He had it long. It's not Joe, it's Junior Kamwa. Feel it. Daniel plays it out to Kamwa. This is a great ball, actually. First time cross. Joe's unmarked with a really shit header straight into the keeper's hands. Probably had time to take a touch and then make a shot away. He's panicked a little. But Austin heads it forward. Hewlett wins. Takes a good touch. Kamwa. Take him on, son. Go. Go. Yes, he's by him. Cross it in. By him again. Cross it in left foot. Cleared away. Looks like it's fallen to Joe. Clark does nothing but somehow still wins the ball. Jones. Joe. Oh, he uses his pace. Cuts it across, goal. Oh, block. Hand from the keeper gets it out of the way of Bevan's path. That would have been a tap in. I'll tell you what, we are somewhat looking up for it. Daniel. Hewlett. It's a great pass out to Jones with overlap and run. Cross. Calmo's got it. Cuts it back across. Bevan to Hewlett. Clark has a shot from distance. Comfortably in the keeper's hands. I am worried that we are starting quite lively. We're getting a few chances away. They're going to sneak one and we just crumble. We need to capitalise when we're putting on periods of pressure. Completely unmarked on the wing. All other players went down injured. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for us. Probably a good thing that he got a touch in the box and went down. It means that they didn't get the shot away or the chance that probably could have came from it. It's the right back who's out injured just now. If we were able to get on the ball, I'd want Joe running at him. Make him twist and turn on that, whatever injury it is. Bassett heads it. Joe is quite far inside actually. Daniel looking for an option. Bevan wins a good foul there. It's got to be a booking ref. Says Bevan suffered from an injury from it. That is not ideal. No, I think he's okay. Pass it to Jones now. Can we... That's a good pass. Just gets it to Campbell. Cuts it across. Daniel. Oh, he's hit the fucking post. Unlucky. Great break. Great ball in. You know, let's be honest, it's quite a good head as well, but just rattles it right off the post. Yeah, they're pushing their players forward and it's stretching our defensive line. Okay, but if they're pushing players forward, should that not leave gaps for us to break into? You'd like to think it would be. Feel it to Bevan now. He's going to need a bit of support. Ball it to... Oh, the ball was probably for Joe there. But it's in! Daniel with a finish from what, 20 yards out? How can he be offside? How can he be offside? Replay, please. Ah, fuck me. Okay. I get excited over nothing. The ball then was still for Joe. I think we've had more than 4 shots, though. We said we only had 4. We're going into half-time. Can we get a lead here just for half-time? Olasunde. Feel it. Olasunde. Plays a 1-2 with their defender. Shots blocked. Going out for a corner. Will we get to take the corner? Probably. 2 minutes added on time. Only 4 or 5 minutes. Good ball in, Jones, please. Pick out a player in red. Unlucky. They've got it clear. Everyone from their team is back defending. Joe out to Kamwa. Back to Olasunde. Takes him on. Junior Kamwa. Hits a shot that goes wide. Well, deflected wide. It's a corner. Jones. Oh, it's falling for Daniel. But he just hits it straight to the keeper's hands. I am scared that we're going to regret not taking the lead when we've been on top. I honestly do feel like we're going to regret that. Joe, Daniel, Bevan, Jones and Bassett all getting told that I am not happy. No changes though. Okay, the move gets stuck in. Whatever. Right, we throw it to Kamwa, Olasunde, Bevan. Breaking it down the wing, not the quickest, mind you, but he's doing well. Tries to cross it in, deflects, Daniel still gets it, back to Clark. Shot deflected, it's a corner. Oh, I'm so nervous. Come on, team. Can't wait to deliver it in, Swinger. Daniel! Yes! Come on! Caleb Daniel heads it home, gives us a lead on 48 minutes. Kamwa, great ball in for the back of the 6-yard box. Their defender jumps, completely mistimes it. Caleb Daniel stays standing and heads it home past Shelby. We are 1-0 up in the cup final. And I will say it feels very deserved so far. Olasunde throws it to Kamwa. Crosses it in, back post. Joe heads it back, cross, Bevan! 2-0. 51 minutes. Let's fucking go. And it all comes from a throw. Throws it, Olasunde, Kamwa. Great ball in at the back post. Joe heads it back across like you should, and Bevan heads it back the way across where the keepers just came from, making it quite hard for him to save. And we get the double. Double? We get the double? We don't get anything, but we do double our lead. It's important now, though, that we are pretty strong defensively. And not do that. 2-1. We immediately concede. Come on, guys. Ball comes in. I don't know what Ollie does. He gave up. But Armstrong gets the head away pretty much uncontested. That's a bit of a blow. That's a bit of a blow. Right, Camel wins the ball back though. Olasunde. Don't start trying to do fancy passes, you prick. Keep it simple, Kamwa. Take him on. Hits it from deep. Nah, we're not doing it for that. Come on. Hewitt wins it back though. Kamwa. Bevan. Yes, out to Olasunde. Come on. Hewitt. Kamwa. Hewitt. Bevan. Again. Simple passes. What are you doing, Williams? Clark. Bassett. Ball forward. Bevan. Gets a good touch. Bevan. Oh, he's got to score that. He's got to score that. That's a great bit of play to get the chance into the box, and he just has a really shit shot. Jones is having quite a poor game apparently. Do we bring on Field? Probably a bit more defensively solid, to be fair. Right, Jones with the throw. I am going to discourage the long shots though. Jones throws it to Joe. Jones. Back to Joe. Daniel. Joe? Oh, Joe's hit the fucking post. Right. Williams. Olasunde. Let's try and keep the pressure up. I think I'm going to bring on Field. I'm kind of convinced we're going to bring on Field. Jones. Joe. Jones. Joe. Ball across. Camwa heads it down for Olasunde. Shot cleared away by the defender. Fires it in from deep. Camwa's head. Bevan! Blocked by the defender. Fuck's sake. Field. Jones. Just be a bit more defensively solid. Olasunde's having a poor game. Going to bring on George. Going to change our fullbacks. Both of them are a bit more defensive. Maybe just showing up our defence a little bit. And try. We're not trying to consolidate our win just yet, but just try and be a bit more solid when they're breaking. But that is a simple ball over the top. Great save by Ollie. I have hurt my voice. Right, Hewlett, Bevan, Camwa, Hewlett. Fucking look where you're passing the ball. Right, Field wins the ball from a shit pass. Drove the ball over the top for Daniel. Got to cut inside, mate. Crosses in. Camwa heads it way over. At some point I think I'm going to have to gamble and just shore up our midfield a bit more. Clark, man! It's a 5-yard pass. How the fuck do you play it straight to the fucking defender? Right, George. Camwa. Hewlett. Camwa. Plays the ball from deep. Can Bevan get in front? He can't. Headed away by the centre back, I think that was. We have the throw. 30 minutes remaining. George signals he's going to throw it long. And throws it short to Hewlett. Nice. George, that's a good ball in. Oh yes, Joe! Joe with the back post header. And surely that's got to seal the cup for us. Let's watch this again. Good cross with George's left foot in. Joe gets it on and jump over the defender. He just heads it down out the bottom corner. Such a good finish. It's now 3-1. Surely to Christ. Surely to Christ. That is us now. Just now passing that about, which I'm pretty fine with this. Bevan. Go on, 4-1. Game over. Let's make a couple of changes here. Right. I'm going to make a couple of weird changes, but we are just shoring up now. You're just shooting up. Yeah, Joe's pretty tired. Where are you, Pope? In possession. There we go. We're just going to go fairly narrow and defensive just now. When we're in possession, we'll have them be win-backs. And then when they're in possession, they'll drop a bit deeper. As I said, we're just trying to shore up the last kind of 10 minutes of this game now. See it through. This should be enough for us now. So we're just trying to shore up, be a bit more solid. Although they're running through us like we're not there, which isn't ideal. Kill it with a big clear-ins. Words are not my friend at the moment. Oh, that's a good ball. The second one wasn't a good ball, but it's a great initial pass in behind us. I just want this final whistle. We are going into another season with European football, and hopefully this time we can do a fair bit better. Even if it is the same round we get knocked out, hopefully we can stay and perform better in the games at least, and have a squad a bit more ready for it. Or at least some of this squad's still together more than last time. 2 seasons, second attempt at this trophy, and we've finally won it. We might never win the league with TNS running over the top, but to win the Welsh Cup, I will be delighted. Maybe now I can get a fucking coaching badge. I don't know how that didn't go in. I am very much at ease right now. 2 and a little bit minutes remaining. Game is done, gentlemen. Fine. We have only had 38% of the possession, but it just shows you possession means fuck all. They've had most possession, which is fine, but we're the team that's put the other under serious amounts of pressure, and it's done. We've won it. Welsh Cup champions. European football solidified. We don't have to play a playoff. We have 1 game left of the season. Look at the trophy. Why am I not fat? Oh. Hey! We won. Oh, I'm fucking delighted. Look at us winning a trophy. Oh, delighted. Absolutely fucking delighted. Congratulations, what a win. Absolutely. The striker who we signed in January to be our goal scorer, which didn't really happen, but he came through in the final in Bevan. It's always nice to win trophies. Football's very basic. Today's brilliant. That'll do. You're welcome. We have received 10k for winning that, which is actually not too bad. Board are happy with the win. I'm fucking ecstatic with the win, and I'm assuming the fans will be happy with the win. We have one game left now, and it, for the most part, is a meaningless game. This is when, at the end of this episode, there's going to be a kick in the balls, and I still end up playing a playoff, but for something I didn't know existed. Who are we actually playing in the last game? Colwyn Bay. We're taking on Colwyn Bay in 1 week's time in game. I will see you then, which for you is a quick second. For me, probably about 20 minutes. See you in a minute. We are back for the second game. I actually had to pause recording for a bit there because my voice was just gone after the cup final. So I went and got a drink stuff and just kind of chilled out. I'm going with an unchanged side, to be perfectly honest. Why change a team that just won us our first piece of silverware? That said, it's pretty much, oh, for fuck's sake, this under 21, under 19 pish. Last game of the season, Waldock can drop out. Nari will come on the bench. There we go. Huh? Oh, what? Oh, it's one of these stupid fucking glitches things, right? George is injured. How the fuck was I meant to know that? Yay, finally. Yeah, pretty much a meaningless game, so whatever happens, happens, I guess. Like, in theory, this result is completely meaningless to us because we have European football. I don't even know if we can move up the league. I didn't even check if we can move up position. But if we can, it just gives us slightly more money in terms of prize money at the end of the season. Sorry, I keep feeling like there's like a hair or something in my mouth. So yeah, let's see if we can get the 3 points and just move on with our day, shall we? It's probably the only way to properly describe it. I wanna know. Whew. Jones with the cross, Campbell with the header. It's 1-0. I'll take it all day. And after this game, we'll have a quick look at the squad and see if there's anyone who's, other than Allport, who looks like they'll definitely be leaving. I think George is as well, if I remember correctly. I think I've told George I'm not renewing his contract. I want to see, I'm not sure if there's some people with contracts coming up or if they're on like month to month or whatever. Some decisions need to be made on the squad in that regard. And then I go into trying to recruit a team for not just a European challenge, because again, we'll probably at best... Ooh, that should have been a goal. Probably at best... At most, we'll go through one other round, and that's depending on the draw more than anything else. But give us a real... I'm not going to say a real run at the title, but probably more of a run at second place, depending on what our funds look like. I'm hoping we're going to get a bigger wage budget, so I can sign a couple more players of the quality of, like, a couple of our better players. They're not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, especially for the league we're in. They're fine compared to most of the players in the league, but there is quite a big kind of what feels like a gap in quality. I just want to see if we can see in the league, because it's something I did near enough all the time last year's Journeyman, but seeing wages spent, I don't know if we can actually check it or not this year, in terms of who is spending what in the wages in the league, and see if we are finishing where we should due to spend. If anyone doesn't know, the book Economics, which again, read if you've never actually read it, basically said that transfer fee spend isn't the biggest indicator who will win the league, but wages spent is the biggest indicator for who will win a league. And we noticed that in last year's Journeyman that for the vast majority of the time, wherever we were in terms of overall wage budget or wage spend compared to the rest of the league was roughly where we finished. So I can see it in terms of this. So it will be interesting to see if we are overperforming, underperforming, or where we should be. I'm also curious to see if we can reach 3 Welsh Cup finals in a row. Hopefully we win 2 out of 3, though that'd be a bonus. Also need it confirmed that we're not taking part in the Bastard playoffs. What a finish from Jacob Jones. What a finish. He curls this into the corner. And that is his first goal for us. Jones takes a corner. It's cleared by their defender. Kalmar plays it back to Jones, who's well onside. Look at the bend on this. He just curves it right past into the opposite corner. What a strike to score your first goal for the club. Well done, Jacob Jones. Well, that was a stupid foul, wasn't it, Sunday? No real need for it. It was actually just a needless foul. Three 0. Never mind. Offside. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh, it's kind of nice to just have a game where nothing in it overly matters. You know, we can all just sit back, relax, and as far as I'm aware, know that our season is done and ending on a high. The only way we wouldn't end on a high today would be if we got absolutely hammered, or this isn't the end of my season. I think if I kind of really want to upgrade the striking positions, I think Daniel has probably been the best all-round player up front, but no one has scored enough goals. Nari as well has really impressed this season, but again on paper he probably has overperformed, which is fine. I'm never going to criticise that, but it does make me wary to rely on that next year, or next season, sorry. But he will be part of the first team squad next season, absolutely. He's deserved that. Ed Evans is probably the same, but I'm not 100% on him at the moment. And the two youngsters we demoted earlier, they probably aren't going to be getting promoted up again next season. They'll, at most, they might go out on loan. Other than that, really need to upgrade on right back. We're only going to have Sunday, and I would very much like him to be a backup player next season. Jesus Christ, backup next season. Left back, I think I would like to get a new starter and keep probably Jones rather than Field. But if I could keep both, because Field can play either side, that works for me too. Relatively happy with Williams and Bassett, but would like a very solid third choice in there that isn't Evans. Our midfield needs to... Landro Bevan. Our midfield definitely needs strengthened in there. I think Clark and Hewlett are absolutely fine. I've got no issues with them. I'm not really sure what we're going to do next season in terms of shape or anything like that. And yeah, it's probably going to come down to who we can actually sign. But I'm not convinced Bevan is going to put 20 goals away for his next season, if you like. If given the chances, but he does... Usually, well, he sometimes plays pretty decent, and he is a good second striker, but again, he can play off the wing, so we still have that there for him. It does kind of give us an option as well. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm apprehensive for the transfer window coming up, but I am... slightly... I'm not even cautiously optimistic. I'm just kind of cautious and getting my hopes up that we'll be able to strengthen what I actually think we might. There's a very high chance that we do the opposite. We get worse this window. Or this coming window. which is a problem. That is a problem. And again, we probably find that most of our best players are going to come from English clubs when they get released. The downside is when they get released from their contract, it's end of July. We've already started playing our European games by that point, so we don't really have time to get them in. And the players that get released from Welsh clubs, the better ones, usually don't want to come to us because we don't have the wages to pay. We don't have the financial pool. And I don't think me or the club have the reputation. I like how the defenders just watch that go in. We don't have the reputation to pull them that way instead of money. So, yeah, it's a difficult one. Let's watch this again. He heads the ball. Okay, so clears out to Jones. Ball comes back in. Oh, sorry, it's Sunday with the cross. Daniel heads it. Comes off the crossbar. And the defenders just watch as it trickles to the other post and rolls in the net. Going to make a couple changes. Al Porter's coming on for his final appearance for the club as things stand. Unless he decides to not want to be a key player. Who else? Waldock's going to come on for his final appearance for the club. Going to bring on Ruben Davies as well. I'm going to bring on Field, but I'm going to bring him on for All Sunday, who just hasn't really convinced me today. I'm going to bring on, lastly, Ed Evans to give the lads some minutes and make our two centre-backs slow as fuck. Is Bauer getting sent off? No. I didn't really know what I was coming back to there. Made it 5 subs. Yeah. And Allport gets the goal. I did half think with bringing on Nari, but it's fine. Out of all the players we brought on, he's probably or didn't bring on as well. Out of all our subs, he's probably the only player I can almost guarantee will get minutes next season. Good finish from Allport. I would really like him to stay. But I'm not giving him star player. At all. I'm not guaranteeing him that game time whatsoever. So his demands are definitely need to come down a peg or two. But we'll see how that goes. Can we make it 6? Oh, almost. Still got half an hour to play. We might get the 6th goal in there. Bop, bop, bop. That's kind of too easy how they got behind us there. Oh, well done, Hewlett. That's a good ball from Bevan, actually, to Davies. He's going to need a bit of support, though. He's done well. Cuts it back for Joe. Forces the save. Miss out for a corner. Well, I don't know the last time I've just felt this chill doing one of these games because we have nothing to worry about, you know? It's one of those that nothing really mattered from this final game, you know? We've had a good season. We've ended really well. We've finally got some silverware. We reached the final that we lost last year and then won it. You know, I'm happy. I am a happy man 2 seasons in. There is every chance that from this summer onwards we could leave Britain Ferry. There is that chance. If an opportunity came up now, I think, at another club, I would consider it definitely now. But by the end of next season will be the part of I may start actively looking for somewhere. Whereas I'm not going to probably look this season, but if we were offered an interview for some places, I would probably consider it. I think. I do think we've kind of hit the pinnacle where we could hit with Britain Ferry. I don't see us ever realistically being able to win the league until we were to go full-time. Then the only way we're going to go full-time would be probably another couple of seasons of European football and then steadily building up higher league positions, maybe some more silverware. It would be a long process, I think, to do. But don't get me wrong, I'm also not in a mad rush to leave clubs this year. He's gave a penalty? Yeah, he's gave a penalty. Bastard. There goes the hope for a clean sheet. We save it. Evans with the booking. As I said as well, there is every chance that next season we do change our shape. We might even change how we play. We might stop being a counter-attacking team. But that fully depends on the type of players we manage to sign and complement the squad we already have. I don't see any need to improve on our goalkeeping situation. I'm very happy with Williams and Bassett and our centre-backs. So, oh fuck, another penalty? Jesus Christ. Hey, another one. Get up, yes. Always wanting that clean sheet bonus today. I don't know if he actually has a clean sheet bonus in his contract. He might. He might not. I don't know. Oh, fuck hell. So, when the season finishes and between the next episode, I'm going to request I'm going to once again request a coaching badge. We'll see if I finally get one. Going to also again request a senior affiliate, see if we can get one of them as well, to just try and get players in on loan that we don't actually pay anything for, who might actually be of a higher quality than some of the other players we could be getting, or same kind of loan quality that we've been getting, but we're not paying for them, so we can spend money and maybe better starters over them. That would be the ideal, plus it would give the club some more money, which would help it in the long term. Which is why it's been bugging me that they won't accept it. Well, they did accept last year, they just said they couldn't find an appropriate... Was it they accepted and said they couldn't find an appropriate club? I can't remember now. But yeah, it's been a battle in that regard to try and get them to see the light. 6-0, what a finish from Joe. Where were these performances during the season? We could have done better. Hello, Roxy Bubba. You want to come celebrate as well? Come here. Yeah, hello, my big girl. Hello. Hello, yes. We're winning 6-0, my girl. We are. We're winning 6-0. And can you believe it? 6-0. Oh, I know. 6-0. That's Roxy. She's the best assistant manager doggo. As long as she's not just crop dusted me, which may have happened. Cup win and a 6-0 win. What an end to the season we've had, let's be honest. An amazing end to the season. Absolutely delighted. It's a good ball. Can we make it? Can we get 7? Can we get 7? That is the question. Cheeky wee 7-0. No. I'm going to say no. I don't know if that hit the crossbar or the post, but I'm very surprised it landed in his hands. literally maybe a minute plus any added time here, and we'll have recorded a 6-0 home victory on potentially our final game of the season. Please don't make me play a playoff. We have secured European football. I don't need to play in the playoff. Right? That's how that works. Right? Go on, let's get 7. I mean, Bevan's going for it himself there. For the sake of my throat, I really need this game to end shortly. My throat feels so raw from celebrating that cup final. Oh. Is that 6 different goal scorers? I think it is. 6 goals from 6 different goal scorers today. Go on, get it in the box for Davies. Ooh, hits the crossbar. Seconds remaining. Referee, blow that whistle and let me find out that my season is actually over. Please. Why make them take the kick off, mate? 6-0 home victory over Colwyn Bay. I mean, we'll take it. Camwa, Jones, Bevan, Daniel, Allport and Joe. Yep. And they missed 2 penalties. What a fucking day this has been. I don't really care about your question, mate. I'll be honest. I'm going to send assistant. What do you mean we enter race for qualification? Our season is done, right? My season's done, right? I'm done for the year. I'm not in the playoff, yes? We've received 10k. We've finished 3rd in the league, I believe. Right? Yeah, 3rd place finish, yes. Amazing. You're setting my initial budgets for next season. Oh! A little £1,000 per week wage increase. Spank my arse and call me Betty. They're actually giving me a transfer budget as well. That is our first transfer budget of 68 grand. Are you kidding me? Okay, we have money to spend. What's not to like? And there you go then. There is the end of the season. 3rd place finish for us. TNS, runaway leaders again. Aberystwyth Town and Cambrian United have been relegated. Barrytown United go into that relegation playoff. And I was right, Llanelli Town finished 12th. They beat us in the cup final last year. To get ahead of Connah's Keys, though, I think was quite big. 63 points for the season. We go ahead of Carnarvon Town, actually. The team we beat in the cup final on goal difference. We have plus 24. They have plus 16. We scored 55 goals in all competitions. Not in all competitions, in the league. And conceded 31. 18 wins, 9 draws, and 8 defeats. Then you look up at TNS. 27 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. 83 points for the table. That is impressive. I'm just now going to make sure that I'm not in this. I'm not in this. My season is over. What I want to do, I guess, is if I can. Stats. Right. Team stats. Finances. Salary per annum. And this is that's so interesting to me. So TNS, £741,000 a year in wages, right? Spanking everybody as they should be. Real, who I think, did they finish second? I'll need to double check that. But you see everyone else, everyone above us, and then there's us, £131,000 a year we've spent in wages, £2,000 less than Llanelli Town. But the fact that we have finished third shows that we are massively overperforming. Weirdly, Connacht's North had the highest net spend. TNS didn't have a net spend whatsoever. They had zero. But yeah, that's amazing. I know they didn't finish second, so yeah, we massively overperformed. And next season we look to do it all over again. First things first, that is all done. Long-term deals then. Everyone, because it's given me next. Oh, for fuck's sake. Takeaway unavailable. Long-term deals. So all of Sundays are a month-to-month contract. So is Jacob Jones. So is Joe. There is interest in Jones from Haverfordwest in Carnarvon Town. There's interest in Joe from Haverfordwest in Hereford. Hereford might pip him to us, to be fair. Rajdeep Palit has interest from Newtown and that other Welsh team, but I don't think we'll have too much of an issue. So it's looking likely then. I just want to make sure everybody's contract is up the same year, 2027. Yeah. So Alport, Davies, and George are the only players who are not on a non-contract who are potentially leaving the club. Ryan George will be leaving the club. As things stand, Reece Alport is leaving the club. Ruben Davies have not came to a decision on him. In 37 appearances in all competitions this season, 13 goals and 2 assists. That's not great. That's not great. So decisions are going to have to be made there. In terms of our non-contract players, so Palit, Joe, Jones, and Olasunde. And also Louis Jones, that's our backup goalkeeper. I will try to keep all of them, but whether or not we manage it is a different conversation. And hopefully, next season's squad will be a bit stronger in terms of depth and starting 11. But we'll find it all out next week. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think we should kind of target in the summer? And do you think next season should be our last season at Britain Ferry before we actively start looking for a new job? Or should we start looking now? I will see you on the next one. Take care. I'm on the ferry.